guys. So the day started out pretty slow. We were prospecting a bit of water, but we were really out here looking for some rises. And it just started out slow, not much going on. So we decided to change up tactics, and Dave went way up high on the cliff to spot. And he could do that because the water's actually really pretty low and clear. And he spotted. I stayed a little bit back from him down at the shoreline, and I looked for rises. And we communicated that way, and man, it was actually really successful. As you'll see, we got into a few really nice fish. I got into a few really nice fish. Lucky for me, because Dave was able to spot them, and he was able to get that long lens on them from up on the high bank, and we worked together, and some really neat stuff became of it. What happened is we had enough squallows that were actually coming down the river, and they weren't bringing up a lot of trout to feed on them, but the few that were picking off the odd squalla, I was able to go for. And as it turns out, yeah, prospecting didn't really work. It was only when we actually saw a riser and went for where that fish was that we were successful. So yeah, come along for the ride and see what transpires. There's some beautiful browns that came out of this day. So this is really cool. We've seen that there's stonefly shucks all the way along this entire cliff bank. Like, just look at them. They're just coating the bottom here and all through here. You can just see them clinging along like a massive amount of them, which is really, really neat to see. It just keeps on going and going and going, right up to where these swallow nests are. Like, look how heavy that is in here. Look at that. So we've been walking upstream today, and we've been hoping for, a fish on top. Not a lot's been going on. Even on the brown woolly bugger, Dave's been casting the streamer a bit, and I've just been looking for rises and hitting some likely looking spots with dry flies, but not a lot going on. We're definitely seeing some flying ants. We are seeing a few squalla stones, but not many. And we finally got up to this bank, and Dave decided to go way up high and take a look, because the water's pretty clear and he can see in it. And I just stayed down low, and I happened to see a rise, a good rise, just right off the bank up here, a couple rod lengths off the bank. And then it went again, and we were like, okay, we got to get the camera on this. So we haven't unfortunately seen him rise since we said that. But I am going to go and prospect the water that he was in and just give it a go with actually a beetle pattern that could be seen as a squalla stone or even a beetle, and just see if he's interested and see if he'll come up to that. So this fish was basically, I'd say, maybe a rod and a half, 2 rod lengths above this little rock that's sticking out of the water, not the big one, the little one, kind of up on that seam and maybe even 6 feet out from that smaller rock, along that foam line up in there. So that's where I'm going to get a cast or two, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, here we go. Was it? Okay. Give that a few twitches. That's a shame.
Fish it all anyway.
Yeah, will do. Maybe it was just a searching fish, you know? And in fact, I'm gonna step up on these boulders as I work the rest of this water. Now I'm going to turn because there is a nice looking boulder right out in there, and I'm going to just bring that beetle along the top side of that. Just see. No, buddy. Now there's a nice looking exposed rock out here. Gonna get a cast just beside it, see if anyone is in that zone. Nope. Wow. Well, a couple more casts. There's a gorgeous looking drop off to those boulders up in there. And one more, a little faster current. Oh, right here. Okay. Really?
He's there. It's closer to you. Closer.
Oh yeah. Oh, he smacked at that. He wanted that. I gave it a twitch. Oh, okay. Let's see. Dead drift. Dead drift. Anybody? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that was awesome. Yeah, that's a good fish, you guys. Wow. Fantastic. That was awesome. So yeah, you saw how I was twitching it. He didn't want the twitch. He wanted that dead drift. Ah, brilliant, man. That's worth it. Again, just a searching fish. That's awesome. Really awesome. Whether or not I can bring him into this soft pocket and bring him up, it's kind of my hope right now. Oh, he's gonna, there he is. No, he's seen me. Okay. Yeah, come on. Come on. Oh, he's doing the alligator rolls on me right now as we speak. Okay. Come on, up in the net. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, come on. Coming down here. I don't want you in this deep stuff. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And in the net. Yeah. Hell yeah. Wow, awesome. Well, that just goes to show you, you keep prospecting and, you know, just keep your ears open, and hell, the fish might just decide to rise downstream and beside you. Really nice brownie here, guys. I think it's a nice male. That's what I saw with the head. Oh yeah, look at that, just beautiful. So that was really neat, guys. It was really obvious. We both feel that that fish was just searching in the end. It was the same fish that we had seen rise, and you know, just simply wouldn't continue rising for whatever reason. Dave figured he spooked him. I don't know. I think in the end, again, it was just a searching fish. And so as I walked upstream and just kept fishing the water, sure enough, you know, I hear this fish come up and rise maybe 2 rod lengths across from me and downstream. And I'm like, wow, okay, pick up, pop my beetle on the water, gave it a twitch, and he came up and just nosed it. He didn't want the movement. So I said to myself, okay, next cast, hey man, dead drift. Popped it in there, dead drift it, and yeah, he just comes up and sucks it in. And the visual was beautiful because it was so close to me. So yeah, just always worth it on a day like this where not much is happening, not many risers, and you know, you're just thinking, okay, am I gonna get into anything? Well, likely water, take a chance, fish it, and maybe you'll see a riser, and that'll give you hope, and yeah, keep fishing. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Dave's up on the bank and we're gonna keep looking and keep fishing. So I've got another few great seams out here that I just want to prospect and just see what we can pick up. Dave's up top, he's looking for a riser, and I'm just gonna prospect these seams. Gets pretty hard when you get cloud buildup like that to actually see depth and whatnot. Like right now I'm staring right into glare. So I simply have to prospect what I think is the good water. As soon as the sun comes out, it gets better for me. And as I come up, I'm gonna get a couple more casts just right out in this faster bit of water. Don't have to cast too far, because that's where I would suspect a fish to come up, right kind of at the drop off. I know there's a pile up of rocks here, but doesn't look like it. So we're gonna keep heading forward. So I've decided to have a go. The sun's out and I'm just going to do some casting right out in front of me here. That's exactly where Dave had seen the last rise. So I'm just going to give it a go and we'll see. I'm kind of just fan casting because, well, I really have no idea where this fish could possibly be. So that's, you know, my best bet is to just do exactly that.
I had it just above that big boulder in the water.
Which big boulder? I can't see anything in the water.
You know the one on Jordan?
This one. Yep.
That one there, go almost a rod length up and a rod length out.
Okay.
There, but another rod and a bit up.
Okay. I'll just keep working it.
Yeah.
So Dave's giving me pointers from up top. Not sure if you'd pick it up at all, but he said that the last place he saw it was kind of up in this zone upstream of this one exposed boulder. So that's pretty much where I'm working right now. So I'm going to do a little bit of prospecting here with this beetle pattern again. Yes, I'm ready. Oh yeah. Oh, first cast. Oh, just head shake, head shake, head shake, and pop off. Wow, bugger all. That was a great sucking in of that beetle pattern though. I'm absolutely loving the fact that it's nice and calm out here. Really loving that. It's not a lot of days that we get it so beautifully calm. So when it is, we take them. So we've seen a fish here upstream of me about 35 yards. I actually saw the rise, just the one rise. And I let Dave know, and he's walked up. And he can actually, well, when it was sunny, he could actually see the fish. And so this is the kind of stuff we do where, you know, wanted to give him time. He wanted to change lenses and just try to pick the fish up and, you know, track its movements a little bit with the camera. And then, you know, once he's had enough of doing that, then hopefully if the fish is still stationed there in the same spot, I'll have a go. And rising or no rising, if we have a good idea of where he is, I'll have a good chance of maybe getting an eat on this beetle pattern. So yeah, it's exciting. It's neat, you know. It's how we work this kind of stuff when we're sight fishing. You know, somebody might see a rise. The person up top, of course, will actually see the fish in the water, and it's really neat how it all comes together. So we've seen this fish rise twice now, and I'm gonna give it a go. As soon as I get my fly line a little unstuck, here we go. Okay, I'm going, Dave.
Okay.
Too far out, I think. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, what a set of lips. Oh, that was at me though, so oh, I hope I keep this hook set. Wow, what a fish. That was awesome. Man, there's been some beautiful takes. Pardon? Yeah, I know. That's what I just said to the camera here.
Way bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, it was a really nice head. Let's pick up some line here and hopefully be able to steer this fish. He's still wanting to hug the bottom there on me. And it's hard when I get into this sheen of light to see where exactly he is. I don't need a boulder to have him rub me off. So I'm gonna try to again steer him up into the shallows here. Yeah, here we go, here we go. It felt like his head wanted to come up there. No, not yet, not yet. I want to stay below him. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, head up, Mills, in the water, in the net. Yeah! Oh, another beautiful fish. Ah, that's just awesome. Absolutely love it when we can have teamwork like that. First cast was not a good cast. I was way out, but then I got it where I wanted. Landed with a nice plop, and hey, he took it. Beautiful. That's truly another incredible fish. Just an absolute stunner of a fish. Yeah, it's just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning fish. Another beautiful, beautiful male.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like look at the length on that too, hey?
I didn't think it was anywhere near that.
No, I didn't think it was this long either, to be honest, until it was in the net. Yeah.
Okay, coming in on that.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Absolutely stunning. Man, oh man. Boy, I feel spoiled just for those fish. Those last two, actually all three fish, but those last two, wow.
Yeah.
Just beauties.
But,
oh wow.
Man, that talk about a fish that completely took me off guard. I mean, I was almost speechless.
Oh yeah, like because neither of us, we both thought maybe 20 inches. You were thinking 20 inches from way up high on the bank. And I so, you know, in my head I was thinking maybe 20, even by the mouth, hey? But then when it took your fly,
when it ate your fly, it was crazy. It's like, oh, wait a second, that's way bigger than what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I thought I was looking at one of those small-mouthed males that was just clinging to a rock on the bottom and just doing what small males do, and that's feed and then just kind of hang out. But no.
Oh no, I mean that mouth definitely showed me it had some, you know, some girth to it and some size to it. But again, the length, I didn't know it till I landed it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this, okay? So there you go, as Amelia was just doing her thing over there. There we go. Ready? Okay, yeah, so as Amelia was doing her thing, whoops! So I just thought, well, Amelia's gonna do show the stonefly on the wall and all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna grab a rod and literally just walk down and pick off the edge seams of the rocks and the rocks I could see, and you know, woof. So you always got to try, no matter how late in the day. And I'm exhausted, to be honest with you. I spent my entire afternoon up on those cliffs up there, up and down. I was probably up and down those cliffs like 7, 8 times. And then, of course, you have to go up and down those coulees as well when you're over there. So, you know, 7, 8 verticals plus all around. I'm whooped. But man, what a day sighting fish for Amelia. And it was just awesome. And to get this fish just prospecting and sliding things along while Amelia was wrapping up the day, that's a heck of a great day with some really nice browns on the dry fly.